1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And the warbler sings.
Alright, so let's get into some nose presses. Now the nose press, very simply, is pressing on the nose so the tail of the board is lifted up and it stays up. Now the easiest way to do nose presses is to practice focus training, and the best focus training for the nose press is to just do it on the snow. Do it on a very kind of flat slope like a green run or a bunny run, or whenever you're approaching the chairlift and you're kind of slowing down, is what you do is you just kind of slowly ollie into it, transfer your weight to the front foot. So you're going to have your weight on the front foot, and it's a little bit easier if you kind of drop this front knee, and what you do with the back foot is you lift up and you look in the direction that you're going, and you have your arms all the way out. I find if my arms are all the way out I can press it a bit better, but I've seen some riders that kind of have their elbow down and they'll jump into it and they'll have their elbow down and they'll really press into it. So the key for this one is to just transfer your weight over your front leg, maybe like 2 or 3 inches in front of your front foot, and lift up with your back leg and really look where you're going so you keep yourself centered. Now it's really important, as I just said, is to focus train on this one and do it on flat slopes, and then do it on a flat box. And also, when you do it, if you have to ollie into the box, you kind of want to ollie into the press. You don't want to come up and then flat down. If this is your box, you want to come up, do a little ollie, and go right into the press. So I'm coming up to my box, and I come up and I ollie, and I'm above the box, transfer my weight to my front leg, lean down on it, look to the end of the box, and lift up with my back foot. And keep my eyes to the end of the box and keep lifting. You have to keep that tail up the entire time for it to count. Now if you're going to approach a down bar where it gets a little bit more serious and a little bit more difficult, make sure you got your 50-50s on lock. You're going to approach the same as if you're going to do a 50-50. Nose slightly to the end. Make sure to visualize this trick because it's pretty difficult. And the more you visualize it, the easier it becomes. Trust me, I visualize all the time. And what you do, same thing, if you're a down bar, you just want to ollie high enough to get over the rail. Your nose is going to be pointing at the end of the rail as a good guideline. Get it up and over. As soon as you make contact with that rail, you're going to transfer your weight over the front foot. Get your arms all the way out. Look to the end of the rail. Press all your weight on the front foot. Lift with the back foot. Keep your eyes fixed to the end of the rail, slide it the entire way, and once you get to the end, pop off, land it nice, and ride away. So the key for this trick is focus training. Nice, and keep doing it on the snow, looking where you're going, Easy boxes, and then try it on the rails, because it's pretty difficult to stick a round bar or a flat bar. But if you do the focus training first, it becomes much easier. You just want to lock it in, transfer your weight over the front foot, lift up with the back foot, get your arms all the way out for balance, look to the end of the rail, and slide the whole way with your tail lifted, and you'll pop off with nice style.
On the crest of trees, and it looks down to where the song must have been wandering. And now you're not alone. No, my cousins, you're not alone. You're in